The coolest dessert you've ever seen. It's a mixed berry tart. It's gonna blow you away. I cut the puff pastry in half, and you wanna have like a good big rectangle for the dessert. And here's another tip. You wanna make a little bit of a border, because I'm gonna put cream cheese in the middle. So just take your knife and just measure out a little border on each end. And then that's where the cream cheese is gonna go. And then the rest of the pastry is gonna puff up. So that is perfect. And this is such a quick dessert. You can save this other piece, you can throw it right back in the freezer, save it for another sweet treat. All right, the filling is super simple. So you want to start the filling with room temperature cream cheese. And this is so easy because it's 3 things, plus the pastry and some berries. So room temperature cream cheese into a bowl, and when it cooks on the tart, it gets this crust on it, and you get a crust because you add a little bit of sugar. You can use brown sugar, but just good old-fashioned white sugar will do, and get a lot of it in there, because when it cooks, the sugar caramelizes, and you get a really nice crust on the top. And for a little bit of flavor, just a nice big shot of old vanilla. It's gonna kickstart the party, give you some good flavor, and get yourself a beater, because it's all about saving time, and you want it really nice and fluffy. So start off slow, then you can slowly turn up the speed. Yeah, that's perfect. It just gets so nice and fluffy with the sugar. The sugar helps break down the cream cheese a little bit. This is the best part. So good, it's so simple, just sweet cream cheese with a little bit of vanilla. And you don't want to overdo it with the cream cheese. You just want a nice little layer so the berries can sit on top of it. Get an offset spatula and just spread the cream cheese out inside your little border. The cream cheese has weight on it, so it'll sit on the pastry, and then the border on the outside will puff up and it'll hold everything inside. So this is great. There's no flour in it, there's no eggs in it, but when it cooks, the sugar's caramelized and you get this really nice, creamy, yet soft, but a little bit crispy cream cheese on the top of it. And then the pastry gets nice and crunchy. Top it with berries and some icing sugar. All right, into a nice hot oven, get it rolling. Wait till you see this. That is super cool. You can see how the puff pastry is puffed up, but the cream cheese has this unique characteristic to it. It gets this film on top because of the sugar, no flour, no eggs, instant cream cheese tart. So here's another tip. I like to cut the tart and then put the berries on it. If you're to put berries on first and try to cut it, you're just gonna make jam. So I'm gonna cut it in half and in half again, and then plate it, then put the berries on it. You can use whatever berries you want. This is kind of like spring influence, so I'm using blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. So this is perfect. Get the little pieces on first, and then just blanket it with some nice fresh berries. Like I said, you can use whatever you want. Strawberries are nice, but this is a great balance, the mixed berry balance. The blueberries have these little pops of sweetness, the raspberries are tart, and the blackberries are a good balance of super sweet and then just a little tartness. Oh, it looks so good. And then just to finish it, some white icing sugar, get it on there, a couple big shots all over the plate. That is absolutely delicious. It's the quickest dessert you've ever had, and it's got everything on it. Crunchy puff pastry, the sweet cream cheese, mixed berries, a shot of icing sugar. Touchdown! A decadent cream cheese and mixed berry tart. One thing left to do, my friends, go get cooking.